Many men. All right, let's give this over to. Okay, y'all ready? Okay, so we're going to talk about information about brokerage services. This first page in your handout, everybody watching online, can y'all hear me? Let me know. I pulled this right off of Trex website. This information is on Trex website. So this has to be, you have to give this paper at your first point of contact. So somebody calls you, somebody emails you, you're at an open house, anywhere. This has to be, they say, a first point of contact. So have it, like, just have a bunch of them. When in your zip forms or whatever you use, you can pre-fill these and just have blank, no signatures or anything on it. Just have them in your car, because all you have to physically do is give it to them. They don't have to sign it, because some people are they're just going to flat out refuse to sign it, because some people are just that way. But you still have to have given it to them. If it needs to be attached to your email address. Any social media, it needs to be at the top. So if you pull up, I'm sorry, y'all probably can't see this, but hold on. Okay, so the first post, sorry, I'm getting there. On mine is this. You pin it to the top. So when somebody goes to your realtor Facebook page, sorry for y'all watching at home, you can't see this. Okay, sorry. But it has to be the first one. You have to pin it to the top. If you do Instagram, you have to pin it to the top on that one as well. It has to be the first thing they see. And Trek is really cracking down on that, because every day social media is evolving and people are getting in trouble. If you post on your personal Facebook page all the time, which you really shouldn't be, because that's breaking some rules there as well, you should have it on there too. But what I recommend is that you put it on your realtor Facebook page, not your personal Facebook page where you post about your kids or grandkids or whatever. On your actual business page, it's two different things. So on a business page, you can tell the difference is that you like it. Like, you like that page. Instead of adding them as a friend, you like their page. It's a good, you new people, find some seasoned agents. I'm not a good one to follow because I don't ever post on there. I don't ever post anything on Facebook, but I kept 2 pregnancies a secret on Facebook, so that tells you anything. But find somebody that's seasoned and follow them. Even if they're not in this brokerage, find somebody and follow them and just watch kind of what they do. We'll have a more extensive Facebook class as far as how your ads have to be, or your pictures. They can have 30% less of words on that's another day, but it has to be on there. It has to be on there. Post it on there and then share it with your personal page. It'll get people talking. So, but it has to be on there and it has to be filled out correctly. So the first page, the first thing on here is going to be Core 1 Real Estate. Then our brokerage number, which starts with 900. I don't know the rest of them. I just know 900, right? Yeah, oh yeah, that's a good idea. And then the designated broker is going to be Amber. Her license number, email address, phone number. Then if you have a licensed supervisor, which we don't have any of those here, so you don't have to worry about that. And then this last one is your name, your license number, email address, and phone number. So you should have something in every one of the blanks for brokerage, broker, and your name. This all has to be filled out. Super easy.
I have a question.
Yes.
What do you mean putting it on the
Facebook page?
that and the Instagram?
So the easiest way to do that is to email it to yourself, open it up on your phone, and take a screenshot of it. So you have like a picture of it and then upload it to your Facebook.
So when you post the ad, you post that first and then the ad? Or?
No, you just post that on your page one time. You just have to post it one time.
So you take the picture, you post it, and then on there should be an option that you can pin that post. And what happens when you pin it is it automatically stays at the top. No matter how many things you post, it's going to stay there at the top. So that way it's the first thing that they see anytime that they come on. Whether they've been on your page once or 10 times, it's still going to be the first thing that they see. And so you can, like you said, take a picture of that. That would be very helpful. There's also a consumer
Protection notice, and that's just a link. So if y'all go to, and I'll post a link to it in the comments or whatever, but if you go to my Facebook page, it's all there. You have to have that consumer protection notice, and that's just a link. It goes to Trek's website, and it's just a little paper that says what it's about. And let me see here. Okay, so then this has to be above your signature. So on your email address, you've got your name, your title, your phone number, whatever else you have in your signature. This has to be above it in at least 11-point font. That's super important, 11 points. I would make it 12 just so that there's never any like, oh, well, you know, that was 11, you know, just under whatever. Do it how you want, but it has to be at least 11 point, and it has to be above the signature line. So above it. I'll send out an email later and y'all can see it. But you have to have that, and then you have a link to your information about brokerage services. And I'm going to do a video, like record my screen and do it how you make it a link to your filled out one. Because you can make like a Google link and but I can't explain that. I'll have to show y'all.
Well, at least it gives give you an idea of what needs to be done, and then we'll show you exactly how to do that, so that way you can put those on there, because that's extremely important for sure.
And so if you have a realtor Facebook page today, it has to be on there, like no questions, take a screenshot, put it on there. If you're making one, you're not licensed yet, you won't have access to those forms just yet, but keep it in your stack of remember to do stuff, because then when you get your license, that'll be the first thing. That's all I have.
Amen.
You're welcome. Oh gosh. I would have just walked out.
All right. And after class, if you guys want, for those that do have a page, I can walk you through on how to add some of those things to it, so that way you can walk away from here being compliant.
Yes.
And which is great. Okay. So you've got the information about brokerage services. I put the numbers there. You guys can fill it out, and then we can always, you can print some more, but at least if you want to go ahead and have it filled out, then you can use that for future reference for those. Before we do anything else, did you have any questions on that fun, extremely fun information that we had for you this morning? How not to get sued. Super important, but a little fun, but more important than fun. So.
Can you summarize real quick?
Summarize, yes. So,
what was the broker number?
So the brokerage number is 900-4672, and then there's two different numbers. The first one is going to be for the brokerage, and then you have the designated broker, which is the second line, which would have the 609-538 and my name on it, and my email and my phone number as well.
Okay, so that first one should say Core One Real Estate.
So it should say Core One Real Estate, then the 900 number.
Somebody already did that wrong right here. Fix it.
Okay. And luckily, this is a pretty good kind of step on what is required as far as your Facebook page and everything. So that will be super helpful to when you're getting ready to put that on there when you get it set up. And I just now saw it myself. Like I think there's some words on the back of this thing. Yeah, so it needs to be on the top pinned. It says people must see this first. Post the following wording with the links attached. It says Texas law requires all realtors to provide the following, and then you put the link for your consumer protection notice. It says then you will screenshot a picture of your IABS and you'll upload it with your post as a picture. At the bottom of the post, it should have your name and brokerage name. This should be at the bottom of each social media post from your business page. So I assume like as you're making a post, you need to write it in the bottom of the...
what it needs to say on every social media post, I should explain that more, is that it has to say Sydney Trotter Core One Real Estate. Like,
As far as the name of your page, or okay.
No, just on your social media posts. So if you post like, I have this house for sale or whatever it is, it just needs to say your name and what your brokerage name is, especially if you're posting it to groups, or they may not technically be on your Facebook page itself. You may have shared it somewhere else or someone else shared it. They have to know who you are and where you're from.
Definitely. So just when all else fails, disclose. That way they can't say, oh, I had no idea that she was a realtor. And of course you want people to know that you're a realtor anyways, because then you want them to remember you when they have their real estate needs. So keep that in mind.
And if you don't have a Facebook page, you should, because if you're just posting on your personal page, then only your friends can see that. If you post it on a business page, anyone can come and like that, and so you get more exposure to that.
Exactly. And then on the Trek website, if they have frequently asked questions on there as well, so you can always go there, and then it even goes into more depth about the different things that are required. And it's good to get that set up from the very beginning, so that way you can have it done and don't have to worry about it really, and just kind of get it set up. And okay, we have that. Okay. So for the Facebook Marketplace, I know Miss Brenda, you have a list of properties that you want. You were working on your list, right, for the apartment properties? Okay, perfect. So what we want to do today, if we can, is I wanted to actually do an ad on Facebook Marketplace with you guys, so that way we can actually do the actual ad while we're here. And so what we need to do is, since you have a list of places that you're working with, and Paul, I know you've been going to some as well. The first step we would need to do is pick one of the properties, and if we can call them and check their availability, we can get the information so we can post the ad. So, because I want you guys to post something that's going to be relevant to your business. So if you know of anything that maybe has some good specials, then let's pick one of those, or maybe if you visited one this week, or just if you can pick one that we can do as an example. And then if you don't have any in mind, I can give you some as well.
Well, I have one that I haven't been to, but I noticed it said it had a 200% commission.
Okay.
Maybe we could do that one.
Then I would pull up Smart Locating and just give them a call and say, hey, I just wanted to see, what you have available. Would it be okay to post online to try to help generate some traffic your way? And I would just go ahead and knock that out. That way we can do the ad, because that would be a great property to post, because hopefully they have some good move-in specials, and then you get paid a good commission too. So it's that wouldn't hurt. And Miss Jolita, if you want, we can use one of the ones that we market to if you want to post. I know you probably know how to do it, but that way we can do them all together. Okay, let's see. I guess I can pull it up on my phone so that way I don't mess up the Facebook Live. And you might be able to do this ad from your phone. I'm trying to think. Okay, that would be great.
Yeah, it's the Jordan by Windsor, but I haven't contacted them to see if it's okay.
Okay, I would go, and then, all right, no pressure, but let's go ahead and call them, so that way, because we want to post, and if they don't answer, then we'll find another one to do, but.
Mansion's 380, no, estate's in 380.
Let's see.
Has 4-week free.
Okay, let's see here.
I saw that too.
So that could be,
I have an ad for them out there.
okay,
Ladera Palms in Fort Worth too had some specials running too.
let's see here. Yeah, so that one would be a good one, the Estates of 380. Well, the good thing about the Estates of 380 is that one's in Prosper, and they also will work with like a broken lease or eviction as long as it's 3 years or older. So it's nice, because then if you get people that have some sort of second chance need, for the most part, you should be able to help them unless it's under 3 years or older. But at least it gives you hopefully the opportunity to help get them leased with that. Let's see, find their pricing.
And Ladera Palms is 5 years.
Okay, let's see here. So I would say the first thing we would need to do is, once we find the place you want to post, and we need to save the pictures to your device, whether it's your computer, so that way we can post the ad.
So you want me to call them right now?
Yes, please. Yes. Okay, all right.
Just making sure that that's what you
Yes, oh, wait, yes. Let's see, okay. No problem.
class.
This is an interactive class today. And for you guys all watching, if you guys can grab your phone and call a property that you work with a lot and get their information on their specials, we're gonna do some interactive class and we're gonna post some stuff together. So the more you do with in class, the better, because then you'll be able to know more about it once you try to do it on your own. So please,
Cassidy, this is Brenda with Forward Real Estate. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. Hey, I'm an apartment locator, and I was looking at your property here on Smart Locating, and I noticed that you guys look like a great opportunity for people to move to. Do you guys have any specials going on right now?
Hey, probably it'd be a good idea if you stood in the middle so that the microphone can pick up